For example, if you have a child who needs to move and they are asked to sit down for hours and hours and hours staring at a screen, you know that time isn't productive. And it's not productive to yell at a child for not learning the way he or she needs to learn because it's not appealing to the way that they absorb. Is it that the way the information is being presented online is not in sync with the way you learn? For example, if you have a child who needs to move and they are asked to sit down for hours and hours and hours staring at a screen, you know that time isn't productive. And it's not productive to yell at a child for not learning the way he or she needs to learn because it's not appealing to the way that they absorb. So get creative with it. What I've done with some of my families is that we've set up a set for those kids who are sensory seeking. So in other words, they need some sort of stimulation to keep their brains alert. Because they sit down too long, they'll start to like nod off, drift off. What we've done is we found, okay, we've gotten some bar stools or almost breakfast, so they're standing up and they're working. So at some time, they'll stand up and they'll put the computer so they can actually sway. And that actually adds stimulation to their feet, their hips, their joints, their knees, and gets them much more alert, right? Then they can go to so they can move to the traditional desk or they can move up. And they have the opportunity, use the asynchronous learning time to do your revision by having them dance to something they have to memorize. Make a song to something they have to memorize because that is the way that they learn. If they have the concept down, talk to the teachers, establish the relationship with the teachers. The teachers know how to teach your daughter or your son because at the end of the day, they've had them before, they have them now, some of them know them. So if they say, okay, yeah, I remember Gail, she used to move around quite a bit, so I used to have her get up and hand out books. Or I remember Luke used to look really, really drifty at times, so I used to have Luke come up every 2 to come and show me, right? But he used to love a tic-tac, so when he was done, I used to give him tic-tacs here. So, because sometimes you need that oral stimulation, sometimes you need that movement, and it comes down to you knowing what's best for your child. Chances are the resistance is there because they are frustrated with the learning process. So we have to find out what process works best. And at home, you are in charge of that.